Welcome to our Tuesday, July 1st, not school day. This is summertime for us. I am working on a few projects, but for all of July, I have a really big project that I need to work on. So I'm going to be spending some time today doing that. And in between all of that, I want to read up on this book, Nature's Paint Box. Mona Lewis is the author of this book. She's also the handwork teacher for the Waldorf Practical Arts training, the training that I just did. There are 9 modules, so I've only done 2 so far. But she suggested another book for fabric dyeing because one of the things that I really want to do is some fabric dyeing for quilting and other projects. But I want to use cotton, so that's a little bit more involved than using a like silk or wool. So that book has been ordered. Hopefully it comes in the next couple of days. I did pull out some other fabric that I've had for years and years and years. I bought these fabrics to make a dress for my daughter from back when she was like a little girl. So I never made that, but now I've got this fabric that I could use for a quilt if I wanted to use those fabrics for that project. I have my ironing board still in here. This is an antique ironing board, but I made a new cover for it with these adorable little foxes, and I think it matches really well with that beautiful green. I found the ironing board on Facebook and I love it so much. So I'm going to leave it in here for a little while longer in case we do start working on the quilt, because my daughter is going to be working on a quilt and a wood block print. So this is the block print that I made yesterday. I enjoyed the process a lot, but I actually enjoyed the printing the most. And then a friend of mine suggested that I put it on a t-shirt. So I ordered some black fabric paint. But in the meantime, I used the block printing paint and I put it on a little tote. So I think that looks really cute. So I have some more totes. I don't want to use any more of this paint for the tote. I did one trial, which was crooked, and then one that I kind of adjusted how I was printing it. So this is my first one and it's crooked. And I am waiting on the fabric paint because I want to put on a t-shirt as my friend suggested, which was a great idea. And then a couple more totes, a couple more totes. But my daughter is also working on her wood block and she'll print it and then she can carve it out into a bas relief later. And the other project is our quilt, and she didn't like the fabrics that I had for these ones as well. And so, and what I really want to do is do our own natural dyes. But until then, I did find a quilting shop locally because I almost never bought fabric from Joann's. I mean, maybe like 3 times. And now that I actually want to go there to buy quilting fabric, because you only need a little bit, of course, you know, they're not there anymore. So we found another fabric shop. So I think we're going to do that today. Go to the fabric shop, buy just a little bit because we don't need much to do this project. I also joined a quilting group online. So whenever they meet in person, I just want to go and get ideas from other more seasoned quilters because I want to know where everyone is buying their fabric from, because I don't want very much, and I'm going to be overwhelmed by the choices. So I would love to hear what other people are doing with that. So I need to clear off a little space to do my July project. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just use the couch. So that's our day for today. Let's see how it goes. I got distracted by doing some yard work before doing like my big project for July. But I'm out here, I haven't fed my rabbits in so long, so I'm out here trying to cut some grape vines, and oh my goodness, okay. I mean, there's gotta be like 50 bunches of grapes. They just, every time I look, I see more. Hold on, look at this set over here. How come I can't remember whether I have green or red grapes? Why am I forgetting all of a sudden? They're red grapes. I think I have green in the front yard. I don't know, but it's time to pick some of these because if I don't pick them now, they will literally they'll stay on the vine. I'm not gonna pick them when they're unripe. I'm trying to clean my grapes. Let's try one. Sometimes I get worried about the spiders. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Bismillah, that is amazing. Okay, what else is here? Oh, let me tell you about the Target bags. My chalkboard paint, still here on the counter for a week. Defrosting some chicken for lunch / dinner, making bageli polo. What else am I going to do? My eco printing. Let me get out my die pop for that. What do we call this? Like highly distracted projects. The chicken is ready to pop in the oven. We're making Mexican rice. We're not making bageli polo. We kind of changed it up a little bit. I spent a greater part of the morning descaling our espresso machine. That's good, that's done. I want to make the candied grapes. I can't remember what they're called. Kitchen got cleaned up. Thank you to my son for doing that. Still need to deal with that chalkboard paint. I am doing some eco printing with the eucalyptus leaves. And I think I'm just gonna let this go for a roaring boil for 2 hours. That's what was advised. What else are we going to do next? Oh, we gotta go outside and use those Target bags. This boiled for more than 2 hours, so I'm worried that it's all just going to be one color, although this one color is so beautiful. So let me unwrap the rest of the string, and then we can open it together. That's a beautiful print. I have a lot of learning to do. I rolled this up tight when I should have put it around something flat because the wrinkles caused the print to not be super even. But I do really love this color. So I'm gonna shake it out, give it a rinse, and then we can take a closer look at it.